Nigeria is the only country I know. Maybe there are other countries, but Nigeria is the only country I know that don't have an identity. An identity crisis is leading Nigeria into a tight corner in international politics. An identity crisis is leading Nigeria into a tight corner in international politics. Now, stay with me in this video. When you look at South Africa, 85% Christians. So even though there are Muslims in the country, there are Hindus in the country, there are Jews in the country, they have a normal belief. They have a constitution that goes with their belief. So there will not be crisis at all. If you look at Ghana, you will understand. But in Nigeria, oh my goodness. Nigeria is now divided. They don't know where to go and have friends or allies. Nigeria is confused. They don't know whether to only focus on America, to focus on European Union alone, to focus on Turkey or Pakistan. They don't know where to go. This is identity crisis. And if I tell you this, that Tinubu is the most confused president on earth today, don't argue it. Tinubu is the most confused president. Now, look at what is going on in Turkey. Just look at. Are you seeing the videos? Now, the Turkish are now, running around Iran and other Islamic countries. But I understand that United Arab Emirates, Saudi Arabia, most of these countries are not with them because most of these countries understand the position of US. Now, they are burning the pictures of the president of the US, Donald J. Trump, and that of Prime Minister of Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu. Why are they doing it? It's a normal thing they do. Don't forget that this kind of thing, they used to do it in Nigeria. Don't forget about this. Any small thing, you will see them burning Trump's picture in northern Nigeria. See, this is a normal thing they used to do. The reason why I'm making this video is that Tinubu cooperating with Turkey, sharing military intelligence with Turkey, is an act of dividing Nigeria. But people will not understand. Now, Erdogan, as I said before, the president of Turkey, came out after Tinubu left his country to say that the partnership they have with Nigeria is for Islamic interests. Because Nigeria is a member of Islamic cooperation. There are 52 countries in this cooperation, so Nigeria is part of them. So the interest they have with Nigeria now is of Islamic interest. Most of the time, when we talk about dividing Nigeria into ideological and ethnic lines, so that people can have freedom to do what they want to do without putting others in danger, people don't get it. Now, Nigeria is not a Christian nation. And Nigeria is not supposed to be a Muslim nation. Unfortunately, Nigeria has been registered as a Muslim nation. And Nigeria has been cooperating and paying funds to Muslim nation. Nigeria have been funding Palestinians. I don't know whether I'm not saying it is wrong. Sorry. Okay. I'm not saying it is wrong. Maybe they support Palestine like the way they supported South Africa before. That is not my concern. My concern is they are doing this because of the partnership with other Islamic countries. This was confirmed by Erdogan, the president of Turkey. He says Turkey and Nigeria have the same interest about the Palestine. Now, my issue here is this. Tinubu is now confused about partnership because the world is taking stand now. You see, China is not a religious country. It's not a religious country, but China have a NATO friendship with Russia, which is already decaying at this moment because the US president, Donald Trump, I don't know what he sees in Putin, but he with Putin are very close. They are friends. They are rebuilding internal relationship between US and Russia. That is why you see, I pity the president of Ukraine because the president of Ukraine, the way I'm seeing things, have to align with what Trump is telling him. Trump is not going to support him against Russia. Forget about what you are seeing on the line and so on and so forth. But that is not the video of the day. I'm trying to talk about the position of Nigeria in international conflict. Nigeria don't know where they are. Nigeria is divided. Nigeria is lost without identity. Without identity. You people will not understand that when we talk about this is not crisis, this is not war. Okay? It's not crisis, it's not war. We just want everybody to peacefully coexist in different countries like the ones we have in West Africa. You see the relationship between Nigeria and Cotonou, the Republic of Benin. We go there, we do businesses with them, we take their flights, come down in their country, we go to Ghana, Cameroon, Niger Republic. People from the north, they live good with Niger Republic, and so on and so forth. Like, people can still live. in different countries and be friends and respect each other. I go to Niger Republic, I respect their things. This is what we're advocating. Like, this country, let us divide this country. It is not war. It is not about crisis at all. It is not about anything you can think or imagine. But this is all about sincerity. This is all about not deceiving your people. Because the way I'm seeing this right now, Turkey is already preparing, warming up to assisting Nigeria to do what? Erdogan said Islamic interest. Which kind of Islamic interest is Turkey coming to Nigeria to do? When Turkey is at the moment against the US, against Israel, and the European Union. Don't forget that the European Union just designated the what is it called? This Iranian Revolutionary Guard. That is not Iranian soldier. Iranian soldier is different. Iranian soldiers are different. The Islamic regime that hijacked power in Iran, that overthrown the monarch system they have in Iran, they form this Revolutionary Guard, and that is the army of the Islamic regime. So European Union designated them as terrorist organization. So Iran now, reciprocated. Let me use the word. So they now designate, what is it called? The European Union armies. So both Italy, Germany, Norway, Finland, France, Spain, Turkey. Name them, all of them. So all of them now, their soldiers are terrorists in Iran. So Iran designated them as terrorists. Now, the reason why the European Union called them terrorists because they have mapped out plan. Iran is funded so that when they kill the soldiers, they will say we kill terrorists because we have designated them terrorists. That gives France now the ability to go and strike. That has given the Royal Navy and what is it called? Royal Air Force, the United Kingdom Air Force, the ability to go into Iran now and strike these armies and kill them. You people should understand international politics. Now, Turkey is making U-turn and backing Iran right now. So everything is taking shape, and Nigeria is in the center of this problem. Looking at their left, looking at their right, they don't know where to go. They don't know what to do. Tinubu is with America today, with Turkey tomorrow, with Pakistan tomorrow. Like, this is not supposed to be. It's not supposed to be. Simple partitioning of this country will solve all this problem. Solve insecurity problem, solve identity problem. We don't know where we are. Have you ever seen any country that said this country is a secondary state? A secondary state alone does not mean that you are just a secondary state. If you get to China, China is a no-nonsense country that doesn't tolerate religion. It's a free nation, but under the scrutiny of their government is their religion. You understand? So the Chinese, they already know whom they are, where they are, they know their values. Okay, what is the value of Nigeria? If you talk about South Africa, we know their value. You understand? This is a Christian-dominated nation. Their constitution and cultures and value is founded upon this, belief. You call America, you understand. If you mention Pakistan, this is a Muslim country, an Islamic country. Their values and everything is founded on Islam. If you mention Indian, these are Buddhists. Everything about them is founded on this faith and this belief. If you call Nigeria, people in Turkey, in Muslim country, will say, Nigeria is our brother, it's a Muslim country. If you mention Nigeria in most countries that are not Islamic countries, they will tell you that, oh, Nigeria have Christians, Nigeria have Muslims. Like, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. It will not work. It has never worked for anybody. Tinubu is confused. And this is not just killing us in international politics. It is affecting our finances, revenue. I pity those people who say there is money in circulation when Naira have lost value. Now, the government of Nigeria under Tinubu's administration is now telling us that they don't have money to fund 2026 budget. They don't have money to fund 2026 budget. This is nonsense. Upon the whole, they tax you, they remove fuel subsidy, they are building gold refinery, lithium is there, uranium is there, everything is there. Ordinary budget you can't fund. Like, ordinary budget you can't fund. You want to go and borrow for budget. This Nigeria, we are deceiving ourselves. It is due, like it is enough. Like, enough is enough. People ought to come together now. Hey, what shall we do? This is not a problem. This is not anything quarantine. Come on, let everybody go on their separate way. Let us start, drawing lines where these borders are going to pass. Let's do this thing in peace. Then everybody go and do election in your area. Make sure it's peaceful. Start up like what they did in Yugoslavia. You will see progress. You will see competition. These people will say, look at, airport is here, airport is not here. Look at how beautiful these people's airports are. There will be competition of ideas and competition of everything. So, what Tinubu is doing right now is endangering, the lives of Nigeria. Okay? By turning to US, turning to Turkey. These are opposite ideologies. I know that he want to please the North and please the South. America is advocating for the South because of the militias coming from the North. I mean the Fulani militias. Then the North is saying, no, listen, America are our enemy. They shouldn't come here to help us to kill the terrorists. The terrorists belongs to us. So give us Turkey, turn to Turkey. So Tinubu have to please the South, please the North. That is the same thing I am saying. Nobody's telling you the truth. Nobody's telling you the truth. Nigeria ought not to be one. Nigeria has nothing in common doing like everybody in one country. No, it won't work like this.